Hi there, my name is John Earls. I'm an expert in resilience and how to treat burnout. If you watched my last video, you will know that when I talk about burnout, I'm looking at three distinct areas. These are how to treat the mental effects of burnout, your concentration levels, how you're able to focus at work, how you're emotionally affected. Are you flying off the handle? Are your emotions unstable? And physically, are you tense? Are you stressed out and your body is responding with high heart rates? Your muscles are tight, not feeling good. So let me just share a few points here and how we can identify what's causing or potentially causing burnout. So we look at what causes burnout and we look at those three elements. It might not always be obvious what's going on. Okay, we're stressed at work, there's a big workload, but what actually is the cause of it? So I mentioned three different areas: cognitive, your brain, concentration, physical and emotional. But how can we test to see what the effects are on those three areas? Well, I would look at these three variables: the IQ, the EQ, the PQ. So IQ is your logical quotient, your reasoning, hard skills, but more than that is your ability to make logical decisions unfiltered or unaffected, by emotions. Your emotional quotient, your emotional ability, emotional state, and physical ability, elevated heart rate, for example. Now, what I would look to do is I would look to drill into each one of those by using a system that measures each one of those quotients. So I use grade A medical equipment to test the body, test the body's reactions to what's happening in a day. So I can accurately show that when you're in that meeting, yes, you were stressed. We can see the effect at that particular time of the day. We can see that your body was responding with a high degree of stress. Or when you were sleeping, you're having really good recovery sleep, and that was affecting how you perceived your recovery. You woke up and you recorded on our system that you were feeling good. So we can track the emotional, what you perceive as your emotional responses and the physical responses. And this way we can really get into the data behind what is causing burnout, because often people don't understand themselves what's causing burnout. I'll give you an example. There was a lady who presented symptoms of burnout. She said, look, whenever I go and do these particular things and have these meetings, I'm really, really stressed and I feel really bad. But when we tested her, actually, at the point that she felt really stressed and she said it was really bad, actually, that was not the case. She was in a state of rest. Her body was actually happy. But on the weekend, she had a habit of getting into drinking and going out and blocking her work, going out and seeing friends and basically making herself tired. She wanted to push stuff away. She felt like she was stressed. That was the point that her body started to get stressed. And she carried that stress into those meetings. When we gave her that information, it was so powerful. Changed her life, She didn't have the stresses in the same way. She started to recover. Okay, well, I hope you found that useful. I'll stop sharing now with you. If you want to contact me, it'd be really wonderful to hear from you. My contact details are john@goodfoot.co.uk. You should see them at the end of this video. It'd be lovely to speak to you about the subject, burnout, and how you can measure it. But I would suggest that measurement is going to be one of the ways of identifying what is causing burnout. Thank you for your time today.